Well, welcome to the best show on the internet and the world and the universe and everywhere. And we're here with Steve OBrien.
Hello, world.
The best rapper in St. Louis right now. And if you're in other cities, maybe there too, but welcome.
Wouldn't say I'm the best rapper, but I'm out here trying to work my ass off. And, opportunity to come kick it. We've been trying to bullshit for a minute now.
Yeah, we have the holidays and all this shit too, the snow and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a second, like.
It's kind of funny how it's been, like, we low-key even been, like, bickering at each other online to where, like, you'd say something and then, like, it's like we have, like, a mutual, like, respect for each other to where it's like you could say some shit and I'm like, I don't agree with it, but he's funny and I understand it and he's gonna understand my perspective too, and we're just gonna agree to disagree.
Why am I shit talking Eminem?
Yeah.
You jump on that every time.
I'm like, hey man, come on. Like, I know if you don't like him, but still,
that's
come on.
That's the biggest bait for you, I think. Everything else you kind of get to joke. You're wrapped up in Eminem one every time that I take.
Well, because most of the time you say shit, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's completely true. Like, you're like the voice of people that think things but never say them, you know?
Except for Eminem, right? You grew up on him though, right? Probably. Nostalgia.
Yeah, for the most part, Marshall Mathers LP was huge for me.
Dude, the first 3 albums of Eminem was awesome.
It was a very solid time, and I did live the lifestyle at the time of Eminem's trailer park rapping and shit. So it just really hit me.
I think past his 3 albums, that's where I make fun of it. I think like the first 3 albums, I'm like, I give him that, and then like now I see him, it's like songs with Rihanna and shit. I'm like, he was talking about which Spice Girl would impregnate. Now he's doing songs with Rihanna. I'm like, bro.
Kamikaze though.
You loud.
I don't know if you heard the new Kamikaze album.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
That motherfucker will make you believe again. I promise.
No,
please.
It didn't do that for me. It did do that for me. I was like, the whole like MGK Eminem thing. I'm like, they both suck. And
that was probably something I jumped into because I'm like Team Machine Gun like a motherfucker.
That's what reminded me of.
Like that's exactly what it was.
That's why when you brought that up, I remember that.
I was like, no.
Always shit talking the other white rappers. You're like, wait a second. You're like, wait a second.
I was like, no, this isn't true.
But also at the end of this video, and also like in the links and like website and stuff, we'll have links to his music and stuff. He has a new song that I guess like the company you're watching this podcast right now executive produced, but I think he did a lot of the work still. Like, so I can't be like, I produced it. That means like mixing and mastering, and I'm like, I'm not gonna take that credit.
He was the sound, and I was the the lyrics. You presented me with a project, and I
applied a song producer with it too. It's like that's big right now. I applied him in January 3 times. Like
yeah, so it was an opportunity that I wanted to jump on and felt honored to get a chance.
Well, I appreciate you doing it.
To work with for real.
Well, likewise for even like going with that, man. Like I like the hustle you got going on and stuff like that. Like we were talking about before the show started, like just like people coming to the shows rare.
Yeah.
When I hear a rapper that pulls people to shows that other people get excited about, it's like fucking rare to me. And when it's in St. Louis, I get happier. Like when I see it happening around here, I'm just like I know it's like St. Louis is vague. Like when it's in Missouri, I'm happy. Like,
for sure.
Like, fuck Illinois, even though it's possible. Possible, but fuck Illinois. Missouri is where I'm at. I don't know. And I see somebody blow up from here. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And like I see where it's going and shit. So I'm like, and I annoyed Big Head enough to get beats from him and shit. So I'm like, okay, like let's fucking figure that out. Like,
and here we are, if the song's called Making Moves, I feel like, you're making moves in your career. It's like the most of, I guess the philosophy to the song is just how, like I said, winning or losing, we're still moving, we're still going forward, we're never, getting held back. And if you get held back for a little bit, you're just there focusing and regrouping and ready to go kick some more ass.
Yeah, losing's a lesson, basically. Like, if like you fail at something, you're like, okay, that's one way I can't do that. How do I figure out another way? Yeah. And a lot of people get discouraged off the failure or whatever terminology. They'll be like, okay, well that didn't work. I can't do it ever. You're like, I could never do it. You're like, okay, so that's just one way I can't do it.
That was like I posted something the other day. It said content, but I said how you read this determines if you're a leader or a follower.
Content or content, yeah. I saw that post actually.
And then like motherfuckers were like, "You bastard!" And I was like, "That was pretty cool. Like that was a good little way to think of it and shit."
Yeah, it's like a Freudian ink blot or something with words there. It's like a.
I've been trying to really I guess get more intellectual with my presentation and speaking towards people now to
Is that where we're doing the spelling bee?
No, I'm doing that. I'm honestly doing that because I fuck with Sonny's hardcore, you know, agitate the airwaves. I've did plenty, you know, much stuff with them, and then like it was Free Fireball, and I was like, man, I really don't like. I really like Fireball's not my thing, but I was like, I know it'd be a turn night and it'd be fun because like that's what Fireball does. So I was like,
And then when he goes to a good cause and shit.
yeah, I mean, it's for Travis's mom.
That's how he got me on that, honestly.
Like
the Fireball after that was like, I'm like, I barely drink, but I'm gonna be so shit faced off Free Fireball. Like, I just know I'm gonna be. Like when he put it all together, I'm like, okay, somebody believes and somebody's mom would probably want. And I'm like, I'm with that. I'm with that.
unless you go out in the first round and you don't even get your shot.
Then I'll be yelling fuck Travis the whole time I lose. If I win though, I love him though. If I win and he makes me look cool, I love it. But yeah, if I'm out, I'm like, I just feel like, not to be like a narcissist, but I feel like it's funny to like you go up against like UFC fighters. Like, it's funny to talk shit, people kick my ass too. But I'm saying like going up against like UFC fighters and other people. So like I'm like a published writer and like all that stuff. I'm like, okay, this should be hilarious. Like you'd be I not to be a dick, but I can probably spell really well drunk. That's all writing is. Like it's like get shit faced and write some shit, you know.
So like that drunken history show or some shit where it's like you can't have, it's like, so what, we get fucked up. Yeah. We're smart as fuck. It doesn't matter. That's how smart we are.
Most of that vibe, and I'm like, I don't want to like talk shit right now. It's be my ironic moment when I'm out first round. And then like, I'm a Polish writer. I can spell words. I'm good at words. And then like we watched this in like a month or something like that. I'm like, oh fuck, man, I just ate all those words on the podcast.
Like, bring it back. Be like, wait, which version of the dictionary you get the definition from? Because you know how shit be changing now. Like you know that probably wasn't spelt that way, 10 years ago.
And there's always some goodwill on motherfuckers too. Like some dude's just like wiping up shit and he's smarter than the fucking teacher, you know? There's always shit like that happening, so you gotta worry about everybody. We got some savants in the scene maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it's about. Like, it's gonna be fun, and like you said, it's for a great cause, so you can't really...
So I couldn't even imagine losing my mom for stuff. Like, when I heard that, I'm just like, oh man, like my mom would kick my ass if I said no to that show probably. Like when I heard that, I'm like, that's fucked up. And then we said he was going to like stray dog stuff. It's cool. I mean, it's the closest. Like we should probably not put him in cages and more shit. But like, it's good.
Sure.
It's good to help animals too, I guess. Out of that, like blow came that kind of.
Yeah, because that's how me and Travis originally kind of got together. Was, I lost my mother too.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I lost my mother to suicide.
Wow.
And the first song I ever dropped was to a Leonard Skinner's "Simple Man."
Oh wow.
Remix, because of course I feel like that's almost like every mother's song to their son.
It is. My mom's was like that once Free Bird, I think.
Yeah, she says like Skinner, like she said that, and I heard this beat, and then I wrote a song to it, and it originally started like just praising this woman, the single mother child, come up.
Yeah.
And then second, third verse was like, when I graduated, it was like she said goodbye to me.
Wow.
And it was like cleaning out my closet.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine fucking dealing with that. Like I'm like.
And she'd always ask me, man. She'd always ask me like if I always got it done, and I'd be like, no, because I didn't want her to hear it, because she only heard the first verse and was like loving it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then life happened. The song took me 3 years to write.
Yeah.
Doing something I just like. That's what's bad about me. It takes me a long time.
Yeah, it's not
but when it comes out,
so.
like it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah. Guys like Soulja Boy write 3-second songs and they suck. Like you have content like you're saying, like you gotta fucking take a second to perfect the art, I think the Statue of David was 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like great shit takes time, man.
So and
that's fucked up even to hear, man.
Like I said, that's what made me start doing the music. Was I didn't get to tell her that verse, and I felt like if maybe I did.
Yeah.
It might have changed something, because like everybody gets to thinking the way they think, but like how my mom, grew me up listening to music, like she felt music. If she heard that song like incomplete, she probably would have been helped.
Dude, I can't believe
so. From then on, it was a voice unspoken is unheard. Yeah. And I've been just putting on for the OBrien Legacy. For her.
Was that her last name?
Yeah. It was
okay.
Her name, yeah.
So I was wondering how the name came from. Can we say your real name on?
Yeah, it's Hilly.
Yeah, I didn't know how you.
I haven't been called it's weird because like I haven't even been called my name in fucking years. Like only when I go home.
Yeah.
Like only when I go back home, people call me Steven or Hilly.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I'm starting to go back, and they're starting to call me O'Brien.
Because they go to the shows and
it's weird. It's crazy to like. I don't even really go by my last name anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because that's how much I'm just putting the fuck on for her.
Yeah, that's cool as shit, man.
And just making it aware, and like I said, that was that's the ultimate push. And then I did her song Angel Eyes, and that's when Travis heard it. Because Angel Eyes was the first song I openly talked about her suicide.
That's crazy. How long ago was this?
About a year and a half ago with Angel Eyes.
Jesus, that's fucking crazy.
And that's like, you know, that's one of my songs that, you know, I've had, you know, I've been planning for perfect, you know, preparing this song. You know, I wanted to see what people, you know, because I'm a live entertainer.
Yeah.
I'm not like a studio performer, to where I would perform it live. I wanted to hear, you know, if they liked it live.
Yeah.
And then when I realized I never released that song ever for anybody to hear, and people were coming back to the show just to hear that song.
People like real shit.
They really do.
And then they can tell when you're full of shit. Like basically, like entertainment's basically just being yourself the best, pretty much. Like I think
for sure.
And like I think like that's crazy. Like I couldn't even. I feel like I'm in a rapid with you about to cry here in this. Like, I feel like it's like I couldn't imagine the mom. Like my mom's like my favorite person. I'd be there. I'd be shooting myself too almost here and now. I'm just like, fuck, dude. That's some heavy shit, man. I think that's a lot of shit. That's cool. You turned it into like art instead of like negativity, though.
Yeah, just you
like,
know,
you probably affect people in a good way with your music that came from a place of pain. Like clearly, you know.
Being vulnerable never made me so strong. You know.
Yeah.
Like when you open up like that, it allows other people to open up like that you wouldn't even fucking imagine.
Yeah,
like
because everyone's a human.
Like
and they all
50,
feel...
like I've seen like 55-year-old dudes crying when I'm performing this song.
That's great, yeah.
And then come up and talk to me about that, or you know, you get a single mother that comes up and says thank you because you know it's hard. And I go, I know, you know, I know.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, you know, my empathy level is for you. Although I may not have felt it, I can feel for that feel, you know.
That's crazy.
If I've never felt it, I know that I've felt something that kind of been close, but I know not as painful, and I can only imagine what it felt like.
And you're not trying to sell like fucking like opiates to 6th graders.
Not at all.
Like it's like, yeah, that's relatable.
I'm not trying to hide the truth from the 6th graders either. So so that may or may not hurt me, but I have like a good little child fan base. It's kind of funny. Like I always get videos sent in where there's, you know, little kids bumping my shit, you know, my old homies, babies, new kids that have just seen me at gigs because their parents were cool enough to bring them to the gig with them and shit.
Yeah, that's
and you know, that was my biggest thing is like I never wanted to, you know, it's like I don't really preach anything negative, but like I'm gonna tell you that there's negative shit out there. I'm not gonna go tell you to live there, but I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Man, life fucking life does suck ass.
It can, yeah, it can.
Like you're not always gonna win. You just gotta know how to fucking like
bounce back a million times.
You know the cliche roller coaster, like you know you're fucking yay, and all of a sudden oh shit.
Yeah.
But you know you're gonna go back up at least one more time. Like you're just always preparing for it. To where even when you're on the way down, I'm thinking about how I'm already gonna get back up.
Totally.
Even if I haven't went down yet.
I can totally relate to that, man. Like I've been fired from radio stations and like all this shit. Like you build something dope and everybody's like some fucking like irrational, some person that does not even have that big of a fucking role, like gets rid of you. You know what I mean? Like
for sure.
Or like writing articles and shit. I wrote for like Thought Cattle. I had an article 50 million fucking people read, and then like that's what I got fired over. I'm like, that's a raise, motherfucker. In my world, that's a fucking raise. Like it's just like it's just insane. You have to keep bouncing back in whatever you're doing. Like you did basketball before this, like.
I would, yeah. I mean,
What position you play?
In high school I was a center because I was one of the taller of being around the smaller area.
I was surprised you're taller than me.
I was like, I'd say I was about a small forward. You know, I played the three guard the best. You know, I was.
How bad could you beat me in basketball if we played like a one-on-one game?
Man, I haven't fucking moved in a minute, but I can tell you that for every year I get, like, if I don't play ball, you know, it breaks my heart. But I think it's just because, like, anytime stepping on the court, like, hurts more than being away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like as weird as that sounds, it's like I'd rather be in pain not being on the court than being on the court and being like, I miss this shit, dude. I blew my fucking knees out.
I thought about playing like community college basketball because they're all like 5'11" and shit.
I played. That's where I went my first year. I went to State Fair Community College in Sedalia.
How bad were you fucking those kids up? They're like probably like 5'11" and shit.
Man, dude, it sucked. We had a really good squad. Like I'm not even gonna bullshit.
Okay.
Like there was a talent to that squad. I mean,
your town was more basketball than football though too. I think your hometown.
We didn't even have football.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I knew because like my girlfriend's from the same town. Like and like she always tells me like basketball is like the thing of the town pretty much. Like more or less like.
Yeah, I mean that's you know baseball is up there too. But at the end of the day, basketball brought the most.
Yeah, so it's easy to swoop that beat like being like a.
Big head on the beat.